Okay, everybody, I hope you're doing well. Listen, this is an old video. Okay, I remember when it came out and it happened to pop up again on my timeline. I'm going to go ahead and play it and we're going to have a conversation. Talk about when I say women sometimes using their womb as a wallet, using kids as a lifeline financially. This is really pathetic. I think it's really, really pathetic. I do.
Able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're going to count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you got to say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job.
Wow. Set the bar low for the kid,
You're
huh?
not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit. Get on Section 8. Find you a nice apartment. Go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work.
Who says this to their child? Who does this?
You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
Wow. Great parenting.
Getting no job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit. Get on Section 8. Find you a nice apartment. Go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
Wow. So you wonder why sometimes they're sitting at home with mama. You wonder why they're sometimes sitting at home with mama because that's what she wants. Mama is obviously worried about herself. This woman is young. Girl, why aren't you working? You got to be kidding me. Setting your child up for failure. Then there's more. Same chick.
Getting no job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
Wait, mom. Oh, so working, getting a job and going to school, you're not doing none of that ish. Talk about setting up your child for failure. I hope you don't expect a Mother's Day gift. Talk about setting up your child for failure.
Link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
Wait, mom, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, mom. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get
Be a failure. And now look, a lot of them are losing at Section 8. You wonder why some of these men are adverse to working is who's been raising them. Sometimes that's all she wants. So what's she supposed to do for income? Do something illegal perhaps and get locked up? She didn't say that, but I'm asking, what the heck is your son expected to do for income? She's only worried about herself. So again, I've been saying, we want to pretend like, oh, hardworking women fall in hard times, and it does. But sometimes these women using the kids as a come up. The kid is the come up. We don't want to talk about that. How to make them look bad. You wonder why? How come it's messing up her not working? It's probably what they used to. Why, mama? That's who's raising them. You just sit up here with me, and once I get, don't be successful. Then you wonder why sometimes when kids grow up and then they get around other people, which it seems like he has, and they got that drive, want to be the go get and go get it, and then mama's in the way. Then you wonder why the relationship is strange. It's strained. I did the best I could. No, you did the best for yourself. How selfish. And the Mother of the Year award does not go to this lady.
Your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But,
So
Mom,
what's he supposed to do? Just sit up and just be a bum?
I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Mom. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You gotta be
so
broke
get
so
a link card.
the government can help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
If you
to have a
don't
house?
do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
And I'm
What
trying
they
to
be
tell
like?
you
What
that
they
you
be?
can go get yours at ease. You can go get a
They will
nice house.
no. They will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, Mom. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go? I don't have a job.
Oh, look, that's what it's all about.
Go get yours at ease. You can go get a
They will
nice house.
no. They will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, Mom. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go? I don't have a job.
I can get off your Section 8 and apply for my own Section 8.
Okay, but if you do that, you're gonna have to go the hard way. It's gonna take long.
So what?
But if you know what she said, where am I gonna go?
That's what I'm
Wait a few
saying.
months, get on Section 8, find you a nice apartment, go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job.
Wow, you don't have to work no job. This is
All my
crazy.
friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
She wants you to struggle, son. See, we want to try to pretend that all the ladies just love, and she keeps mentioning a link card, which I don't know what that is, and my apologies. I should have looked that up from the beginning, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now. She's mentioning I never heard of a link card. So what is a link card? Then you wonder why kids grow up and they see a different culture, they see different people, even within their own group. Don't forget, there are cultures within cultures. You wonder why. Oh, okay. Hey, you guys. Okay, new information here. Is link the same as EBT? A link card is a plastic card. It looks and works like a debit card if you are eligible for cash and SNAP benefits. Oh, okay. So wow, she's getting the EBT card and a link card. So she's getting a link card is obviously some type of debit card, cash. Oh, a separate card. Wow, they're giving her an allowance. Oh my. Oh, girl, got an allowance. The link card was like a debit card. Oh my goodness. Huh. A link card. I never heard of this. And it looks like this is specifically, okay, I guess it's by state, because when I looked it up, it says Illinois link card. Okay, so they've got a link card, which I guess they're giving the people an allowance on the Section 8 program for cash. So basically, let your son just set up and be a failure because she worried about her Section 8. So she said he's not with none of that ish. So he can't go to work, can't go to school. Wow. But we want to act like, oh, the prison pipeline starts in the school. No, I beg to differ. The school can, of course, add to it, supplement it, you know, by injustice. But it starts in the home. She is only worried about herself, not worried about her son's future.
My Section 8, then you won't be able to get no Section 8.
So she worried about the Section 8. She worried about her own little hookup and having to bet the son messed it up.
If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But Mom, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Mom.
Son, your mother does not care about you being successful in life. I had to break it down to you. Yeah, I said it. Your mom does not care about you being successful in life. Yeah, she doesn't care. You think? Why wouldn't you want to give your child a leg up? Why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want to give your child a leg up in life? But we don't want to talk about that. No, we don't want to do that. Because guess what? It's going to be accountability. And oh my goodness, We don't want to have accountability for the moms, right? We don't want to do that. No, no, no. It goes both ways. We know the dad is not there, and the only parent that's there who's in charge. So he's not going to go to school, not going to get a job. He's not going to do none of that ish. Wow. Setting your child up for failure. Do you love your kid? Don't you want the best for them? That's why I keep saying, I wish in our community, especially the women, you could go just 6 months. Just 6 months to just get away from what you know in your community. Travel abroad, do something. Even if you don't go abroad, experience other people, how people are doing things. Change can be good. This is how kids are set up for failure. Oh, best believe. This is how children are set up for failure. Do you hear me? Set up for failure. And then you wonder when they get older, they want to get away from maybe ma. They want to get away from ma and they never want to return. I don't understand what went wrong. Well, I did the best I could. Did you really? Did you really? No, you did what you wanted to do. I did the best I could. It's not working. See, it's a new day and age, and they're not going for that old school like when we grew up. Oh, no matter what. Which we didn't have these issues in my background. My mom and dad raised us no, and my dad worked. My mom was a sit-at-home housewife, so we didn't have that. But I'm so glad to get away from all this so old school mess. No matter what, you got to love them and honor them. If they treated you like S and pretty much damaged your future, you can love them sometime from a distance because guess what? You can't always be together. My aunt had called me last week, 2 weeks ago, and she said, yes, it's been 2 weeks ago. She was like, so what's going on, with this, that, and the other, have you all spoken since? My aunt, okay, love her. So aunt called me, and I said, well, I said, given what's happened, sometimes it can just be too toxic, and I don't care if it's family or not. If it gets too toxic and you're trying to plan things to bring me down, when you start trying to lie on me about different things that can get real serious, I'm backing the hell up. I'm not gonna let a snake bite me twice. I don't give a darn who it is. Not I said to her, but I just said to her, I said, listen, I said, given what's happened, I said some things, it's a whole lot that's happened, but sometimes it gets just too toxic. So guess what? I'm gonna walk away. We haven't spoken in 12 years. I won't leave it like that. I'm going to walk away. I don't have any money for you. I'm not your cash cow anymore. I said it's best to walk away. And doesn't mean you don't love them from a distance. I said, because guess what? I'm not putting myself in anything toxic. Everything about the relationship is just toxic, toxic, toxic. I'm not writing no more damn checks. I'm not doing it. I'm already out of $40,000. I'm done. And it makes me upset. I'm getting upset. I think about it. I'm done with that nonsense. I'm done with the person. One of us could go tomorrow. I'm done. It's too toxic for me. So I'm not going to keep on trying to pull back in some toxic. I understand the family. My cousin talked to me a while ago. That was last year. We talked about that. I'm done. So it's best to do one thing. I'm doing what's best for me. I'm not trying to go back and rehash some old mess because it's not worth my time. I'm already busy. Trying to wheel and deal. I'm already busy. Just close one deal. I don't have time for the Negro nonsense. I don't have time for family drama. That relationship, it's been done, and I'm done. So I'm not going back into it. Love the family. I don't care what everybody wants. They're like, we can all get along. Sometimes we just don't gel. So me, I'm staying away from it. Okay? Somebody look me in my face and wishing me dead, I'm done. After all I have done for you, you lost your ever-loving mind. So guess what? I'm selfish. I'm putting me first. That's toxic. I don't have to stay there and entertain you. I'm done. So guess what? We're going to keep it like it's been for the past 12 years. No communication. We've had our last communication, and guess what? Works for me. I don't need the toxicity. And I'm not going to be smile for the camera. Not doing it. We got all kind of family pictures. Me and that person, we don't gel. That's just it. Love you, auntie. So I'm like, that right there, I'm just keep my peace of mind. I really am. I'm tapped out of too much money, and then the drama too, and the hatred. You can only, you're really trying, the person really trying to hurt me. So I'm going to live my happy life. Oh, I sure am. Go ahead and live my happy life. You can stay on over there with that bitterness. So we just don't get along. And sometimes it's best to love from a distance. I don't even hate the person, but we're going to keep our distance. Why? That's what's best for me. I'm selfish. I come first. And when you try to set a trap for me, when you try to do stuff to really, really hurt me, I'm like, oh my goodness. I have a professional license. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Oh, So yeah, and I told my aunt respectfully, I'm just gonna leave it alone because it's not worth it. I have enough things to do. I'm not gonna go rehash some old mess from 10, 20, 15 years ago. I'm not doing it because guess what? I've been done. I've been done. I'm a giving person. You're not gonna use me. So I just told my aunt, that right there. So there right there, I'm just done with it. I'm not going to rehash it. It's a waste of my time and it's not healthy. So I'm not going to do anything that's going to be detrimental to me. I'm not even going to do it. So talking about my cousin, well, when we need to go ahead and do it, no, we don't need to do anything. Love you, sweetie, because you'll be at that meeting by yourself. There will not be a sit down. I'm not with the mafia. Have a sit down. Yeah, their relationship is done, and I'm doing what's best for me. So I love my family, but some people you don't get along with, we're gonna have to just leave it there. And I love my aunts, like I said, that right there. I just said, yeah, that right there, it's not gonna happen. We don't need. I don't want to talk, and I'm gonna do what's best for me. It's been enough toxicity, so at some point, once I'm done with you. You'll find out. Once I am done, I said my husband said the same thing. Once I'm done with you. Okay. And you don't exist, not in my personal space. So I don't have to trash him. I'm just saying it's been toxic. I've been done, and I'm gonna stay done. I'm not going back into no She's like, well, yep, and I'm fine with it, and I love you. Like I said, that right there, that doesn't mean I don't hate a person, but I said when I see it's detrimental to me, you try to set a trap for me, and you're coming out with all these lies. My husband's sitting up here helping your darn offspring. No, we're done. We're done. I'm done. And like I said, you wish death on me? I'd be a fool to stick around. You put out some horrible lies, so I don't have to go, oh no, I'm done. And I'm living my happy life. You do you. I'm actually doing what I want to do. So no. So it's okay to stay away from toxic family members. It might be the best. You don't have to trash talk them. No. You can talk about what happened, but even if I'm not going to rehash it, it's just that's my thing. It's just toxic. Just leave it. And then some people want to wonder why. Oh, somebody came to me before and said, "Hey, this happened so and so at the church," and they're talking about so and so. So I didn't go into detail. They were like, some lady came to the church and she said this. I already knew the MO. And the person was like, so I'm starting to wonder, that's why I don't have to go into detail if people find out for themselves. That happened. I said, I'm sorry that happened, but I'm not surprised. That's how, and I left. That's how that person is. I'm sorry that happened, but yeah, that sounds about right. And it caused a bunch of drama. That sounds about right. See, I don't have to go into a whole lot of detail about it, but not if one person put two and two together. Oh, I don't know about if you know about this. Yeah, that's sounds like something that person would do. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, I don't have to tell because that person's actions, how it was towards me, it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna circulate. It's gonna come out. Now, a whole other stranger gonna come out with something. Yes, I hear it. Do I believe it? Yes, I do believe it. I don't even go to that church. I don't know the person. I believe it. I'm sorry that happened. So point is, people are who they are, and it's okay. This man right here, I wish for this young man if he could find somebody else in the family to go stay with and go do your dream. I wish he could go find someone else in the family and go stay with them, because with a parent like this here, this woman is going nowhere. Son, you need to go. If you can find somebody else to stay with, to take you in, go to school, so that he gonna be, whatever happened to mom on her section 8, that's just, you should want better for your kids. This lady looks young, like she can go to work. He needs to find, if there was somebody in the family that could take that youngster in, something like that, I would do it. We got extra room, going up, pick one. I would do it. You want to go to school, go to work? That's what he needs to do, and I think he just needs to leave. People say, "Oh, I can't leave mama." He needs to, because you're going to end up going nowhere fast. He's already said how other people that he's around, they've got good jobs. So he's around people that are industrious. He seems to want more. With his mama, I'm sorry to tell you, even though it's black queen mama, you'll never have nothing. That's what he gonna have. You'll never, you won't have anything. And that's why a lot of these kids are angry now. They realize, so you didn't really invest in us because you clothed and fed somebody and gave birth. You ain't did nothing so spectacular. Hell, the state would have clothed and fed them. Hell, the state paying for them. Who you think been feeding the boy and housing them? Through the program Section 8? You wonder why sometimes these relationships are strained? This young man, the best thing for you to do, if you can find some family to stay with while you work and pursue your dream, work and get it, that's the best thing for you to do. I'm sorry to say it. I know that's his mama. I don't subscribe to all of, well, that's big mama and grandmama and auntie and uncle and cousin. The best thing for you to do, sir, is going to be leave. If you want to if he wants even a fighting chance, it's time to leave. If you can go stay with someone. Yeah, I said it. That's why you never have nothing. That's why the poverty mentality is passed down. And here you can tell he's got the energy, he's got the drive, the ambition. Mama gonna kill it, but we don't want to say that. She'll kill it. She's killing it right now with this stupid nonsense. The best thing for this young man to do is leave mama. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Gotta go. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. And I wish the best to this young man. Oh, this one right here. Girl, you ought to be ashamed to even show your face. I'm out.